Ida for ruining her birthday? So my girlfriend, 28F, and I 27M are on a 2-week trip to Japan. It's my first time and her second time. We timed it with her birthday so I could basically give her this trip as a gift. I researched everything, planned everything, and paid for everything. So here's the thing about ryokans. They are super traditional Japanese inns that are by definition around 3-star accommodations. My girlfriend was inspired by some travel vlogs and really wanted to stay in one, and she picked this one out of a list of options I shortlisted for her. Well, for the whole night on the way to Kyoto, my girlfriend was just reading reviews of this place where the one reviews cited moldy smells, old facilities, torn up furniture, etc. And she's basically already determined to hate the place. Surprise, we get there and it's exactly a 3-star inn. She complains about how we have to sleep on futons on the hard floor. That's literally a feature. How the furniture and facilities are worn down. It's a traditional Japanese inn. History is a feature. How the place smelled of mold. It smelled like sweet wood to me, and how staying in it made her feel impoverished. I'm pretty fine with the place and it was about exactly what I expected, but my opinion doesn't matter. Surprise, she changes her mind about the whole thing and wants to check out ASAP. The issue is that this thing was $800 for 2 nights, and at this point the policy says I can't get refunded. I say okay, whatever, I'll take the hit and we can check out in the morning, but I told her to please temper her expectations for the ryokan and stop reading the one reviews which were coloring her opinion. She gets mad at me and claims that I'm inflexible. I've been changing plans for her whims all trip, and I literally just said we can check out in the morning, and says that I am arguing with her when she's already feeling bad. She claims her birthday has been ruined. Next morning, today, actually, she wakes me up with a light kick on my pillow, wonderful, and says we should check out and try to get that refund before the checkout time 11 a.m. I start talking with the booking agent and she's storming around the ryokan room, repeatedly exclaiming how much she hates the place, until she finally plops down by the wall and starts crying and wailing. Meanwhile, I work a goddamn miracle and get a 60% refund on the whole stay. Go to show her, it didn't seem to improve her mood, and we check out an Uber to a new hotel of her choice. The whole time after leaving the ryokan she's completely silent and despondent, leaving me to interact through a language barrier with the Uber driver and get a room at a hotel we just walked into, as well as arranging for them to hold our luggage until check-in time several hours later. Then, I suggest we take advantage of the good weather and walk around the area and see what's good. We start walking and she's still silent and despondent while I'm trying to sound chipper and upbeat. It's Kyoto, a new flavor of city after being in Tokyo for a week. I point out little shops and temples that maybe we should pop into as we walk past, but she just keeps walking silently. I try to grab her shoulder and she shrugs me off. I speed up in front of her and ask what her plan is since she just keeps walking without looking at anyone or anything, and she says she has no plan, then continues storming off. I keep walking behind her for another 30 minutes, suggesting we should get breakfast or some juice to drink, and continue being ignored. Finally, we pass a 7-Eleven and I decide to duck in to grab some drinks for us both since we hadn't eaten and it was 34°C. She keeps walking. When I come out, I spot her in the distance still down the same road, so I chase